Green screens do cross different colors and backgrounds. That's true. I'm an RGB mess, by the way, because I don't know if you guys have, for those who are new here, if you've ever seen my shoes, I've got red, blue, and green on my shoes. I'm an RGB mess. You put me on a green screen, and I'm going to be a problem. Absolutely. They'll show off these models, and I'm just a humble PNG raiser. Dude, let me tell you, I'm not saying, like, how do I say this without trying to sound like a jerk? I've invested a lot over the course of time, and it was not easy, but I'm thankful. I'm very thankful for where I am. We all start somewhere, and we move our way up, and that's the beauty of VTubing. Is I have had friends who were just PNG tubers or PNG tuber plus characters, and they've like evolved into VTubers. It took like a year, maybe two, maybe even three, but you know, with time, it does happen. So, let's see. I made my first character as a teen, and I did not take color into mind also. Yeah, when you're that age, depending on your, like, domain, you may not take color into account, and that's fair. You know, we have to learn at some point, but, you know, early on, we'll make those mistakes, or we'll go with that kind of thought process. We'll go with colors we think we like, but maybe don't quite work. Or they kind of work. So. See, do you have any tips of making a Sonic OC? I want to make one, but I honestly have no ideas for names. Chat, if you want to bounce in with this answer, by all means. I'm not the biggest pro. Somebody who goes by the name Zonic should not be giving advice, but I will definitely give my best shot. So, you know, we all kind of, I don't want to say copy, like we template ourselves off somebody or something. So, you know, start with a couple characters you really enjoy. So, like, let's say, for example, like, oh, you're a big fan of, like, we'll say Sonic and Blaze. Maybe you can make them a cat hedgehog VTuber. Or maybe you can make them a hedgehog VTuber with, like, Blaze, like, you know, face fluff or something like that. You know, kind of roll with the punches. You know, do a little bit of mixing, but, you know, obviously at some point, tailor to your own liking. Make it a species you can identify with and enjoy. And then in terms of names, you know, depending on the personality of your character, look up synonyms of said character. Like when I made Sinopolis Zone, I looked up like synonyms for movies and theaters and all that kind of such, and I came across Sinopolis, and I'm like, I like that. That's a good way to say, like, you know, a movie theater, Sinopolis. So I ran with that when I looked up synonyms, and I added Zone at the end because, you know, Sonic, that's fun. So there you go. You know, look up synonyms for like the personality traits, and then you can kind of like, you know, I mean, look at Sonic. It's literally based off supersonic speed, sonic boom, you know, that kind of thing. It's because he's speedy. That's what he's about. Do I attempt to make Zonic cry? Omega, I swear to God. I swear to God. I got you on the Discord. There you go. You missed out. No, you're good. You were A-okay. There you go. You got yourself the Discord link. 18 plus, but yeah, most people have been able to come on in, no problem. Let's see, my monster character was originally black and light blue. Ooh, that sounds fun. That's not like black and blue, honestly. I mean, look at my shirt. I like black and blue. It's one of my favorite, like, little color combinations. Still is. I mean, that's why my human character, Zach, has a black and blue jacket and sweater thing going on. That's why I converted that over, because I really like those colors. Let's see. I think I like the lighter blue does complement you well. Maybe it depends on the possible redesign in the future if you ever chose to. So, funnily enough, I've had people ask me, like, Zonic, are you going to keep your writer's outfit as like your normal look, or are you going to have like the black and blue shirt? I'm going to be real with you guys. I actually thought about this in very recent. I've had this same design for the longest time. I am heavily considering doing a complete redesign of Zonic at some point. That's not to say he's going to be drastically different. He's going to be through and through like a similar look. He's just going to be upgraded on a modern scale. So like maybe, yeah, the blue highlights or something. We could change it up a little bit. But why 7826? Oh, that's why. Because it takes us to 750. I was like, why that number? Oh, wait, right? God dang it, Omega. All right, Omega has taken us up to 750. Love you, Z. I love you so much, Omega. Oh, my God. Well, Omega, you have done it again. And I'm going to put up the incentives on the side of the screen and the off chance you want anything from that. But you look at that side of the screen and you make your picks. And I will accommodate for those. Dear God, it's going to happen, modern Zonic. Yeah, technically, I guess the look I have now would be considered the quote-unquote classic Zonic. Again, this is all, keep in mind, this is to be a big budget thing. So if I look into that kind of thing, it's going to take a lot of time. You're not going to be seeing that for another year and some at least, if I do. And it would be a big jump. I like my design, and I've been rolling with it for years. I don't really need to change, but I'm open to change, if that makes any sense. I'm not opposed to it. But god dang, Omega out here with the 78.26. Hot diggity dog. Character's name is Sky is based on sky blue eyes. Try descriptive names as well. Yeah, descriptive names. Yeah, that's a good way to go about it. See, you put like creative like thought into the characters that you're making. So you come up with like descriptive names. That's like Blaze. It's literally a form of fire. It's something with fire. You have to come up with something like that. I'm not saying like you have to do it that way. If you wanted to name yourself John the Hedgehog, don't ever stop yourself. But like, you know, come up with some oh Jesus. Whew. Send a confetti surprise with Tangia? Scared the frick out of me just now. What was that? Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me, bro. Honestly, I'm super down to help if you decide to. Oh, heck yeah, Razor. I appreciate that. Yeah. I would definitely, like, input from, like, many people and just, like, get a good idea. But, like, honestly, yeah. Happy 12 hours. See, I'll think, wow, frick, we hit that 3-hour mark. Oh, we did. Yeah, we've been streaming for 12 hours. I don't see how people do 24-hour streams. I'm at that halfway point, and I'm sweating. I did one 24-hour stream, and I don't even know how I pulled it off. Dude, I usually get you with the Lethal Company horn, not confetti. So what was that confetti, bro? I actually don't know what that was. That scared the bejeebers out of me. Let's see. Stupid question, but I got kind of the same vein of question. How would I make a wiener dog as a Sonic character? Ooh. Taking Big Cat route makes it different, but very believable for a Sonic character to exist. Ooh, that's a very good question. They'd have to be a lean character, I'd argue. You have to be like a bit of a lean character. I know most Sonic characters are pretty skinny, but there's got to be a way to make that like a lean, maybe a tallish character. Maybe like not as tall as a Vector, but not as tall as Sonic. Maybe in between, lean. They got a bit of a snoot. I'd say something in that domain. That's like the best advice I can give as of right now. But that's more so my take. You're definitely making me want to brainstorm how to alternate your design. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. I have people that I would normally go to for, like, you know, designs and stuff like that, but yeah. Heck yeah. I'm opening my DMs to anyone in the server. If you have tips, go ahead. Yeah, we have a new Discord server, the Sinopolis Zone. If anybody ever wants to, like, you know, combine minds and come up with stuff for each other's OCs, yeah, by all means, take a channel somewhere and start figuring that kind of thing out. That'd be really cool. Omega says, so I know we hit the 600 gold. Did we ever do the chat decides a new outfit for your model? I'm probably going to make the 3 ideas off stream so I can have the time to think those up, because I don't want to like rush the idea, but then we'll have people decide that in the, probably in the Discord server. We'll have people vote in there. We'll do like one of the first polls and whatnot. I think that'd be a good idea. So if you guys want to vote for the future VTuber costume or model for my Zonic character or Zack character, hit up the Discord and you could vote on a thing like that in the near future. Really like a lot of games, so I'm going to be kind of hard to pick who to base them off of other than Sonic characters. Yeah, you can even base them off of like other franchises if you really wanted to. Someone with 23 characters. I believe I'm qualified. That's fair. Yeah. Wait, you got 750? Let's go. Yeah, Astra, we hit that 750. Oh my god, here topped us off with the 7820. I forgot the number already. Give me a second. The 7826. The 7826. Omega's a real one. Hot diggity dog. All I know is when you finally go to do it, let me know and I'll help you cover it, fam. I appreciate that, Omega. You're like the most supportive person I've ever met. You're so incredibly sweet. I don't know if I deserve a good friend like that, but I absolutely will take you in my corner, and it's going to be an honor to be able to meet you someday and hang out and all that. Other than, you know, obviously Discord, but sounds like the opposite of the Rooster Sonic OTC I made. I based them off of Storm and I kind of dig it. Oh, heck yeah. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. True. That's a lot of dough. Alright, chat. I'm going to go ahead and show off a little bit of Super Zonic in this game. So let's go ahead and select the first level. We're going to show off Super Zonic at about... Let's go ahead and do 2 levels. Let's do 2 levels as Super Zonic. Maybe even the final boss. We'll show you guys the final boss. And then I think I might call it a night. I could technically still... Well... What do you guys think? Should I go... I say this as I don't want to sound crazy. Should I go another hour? Or should I go 30 minutes? What do you think? I've been going 12 hours. I'm not feeling terrible or anything like that. But, just curious. How are you feeling? I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling okay. We could go till like 4 a.m. and then just kind of like end it off there. I know a lot of you go another hour. I might go another hour. I think I could do one more. I might make it 13. I'd say another hour just because that's when I'm going to bed. Yeah, guys, let's do another hour. Let's go 4 a.m., baby. Is it like we're going to ban this bird? Wait, if you're feeling okay, we could do another hour? Yeah, I'm actually feeling good. I've done a 24-hour stream before. 13 hours won't kill me. I'm feeling good. Feeling great. Let's get a better zoom in on Super Zonic, though, when we transform here. Let's get that good zoom in. Yeah, there's a good camera. All right, let's go, Super. Yeah, Chaos Emerald, let's go. Looks good. With the Sonic color scheme in the background. I love my Super Sonic design, though. Say what you will about normal Sonic, but Super Sonic, that's pretty awesome. As basic as it is, I'm glad I didn't go with the golden glow like a Super Sonic character would go with, like Super Sonic, Super Shadow. I'm glad it's like a mint green. Which, fun fact, I'm super sorry for pausing real quick. I want to show you guys an art piece I got a super long time ago by somebody who goes by the name Laser Potatoes. I'm sure some of you are familiar with them. Let's see if I can find that art piece. Sonic photos. I want to say it's like right here. So if anyone's familiar with the show My Hero Academia, this is an art piece I got a while back where he's got like that. It's from the My Hero Academia, I believe, Heroes Rising movie. It's near the end of the movie. This is an art piece that goes hard, by the way. I freaking love this art piece. Let's see. My Hero Deku 100%. I'm going to give you like a reason as to why I went with the mint green kind of look as well. Even though I did say it was a nod towards Sonic being mint green at one point, there was a bit more inspiration. I was big on My Hero Academia at the time, and I thought, how fun would it be to give myself like a bit of a mint green? You know, Midoriya's got that like 100% thing going on. It's not a different hair color like Super Saiyan. It's his color, but brightened up. So, you know, you got that Midoriya kind of thing going on, and I've got that art piece. But at some point I decided, you know, that's how I wanted to roll with the Super Sonic look. Also just realized there's a toggle I didn't turn off. That's my B. But yeah, that's why. That's why I went with the Super Sonic like mint look, cuz I was like, "No, I don't want to go gold. I think like that'll just make you look like another like Super Sonic. Let's go with something different." So it's just a slight shade of green, but I think it really adds to that like your energy has changed. You got a different radiant energy going on. So, I like the take. And obviously I evolved that idea later. You know, we got Crimson Sonic with the burning blaze form, and then we got Super Sonic Blue. And obviously not the Super Saiyan God, you know, Blue. Super Saiyan Blue, if you will. But, yeah, no, I think the base Super Sonic is like Super Saiyan in a way. It still holds up very well. So, I'm all for it. You got a drawing from him too? Dude, it's... Okay, so Razor, it's hard as frick to get commissions from Laser Potatoes, isn't it? Because as great as their artwork is, if you don't grab an art piece from them ASAP, it is like it's completely over. I've gotten lucky. I'm gonna show you guys real quick, just because I love sharing stuff. I've gotten very lucky because I've gotten several art pieces from him, and I feel like I shouldn't have been able to. I haven't gotten one from him in a hot minute, just because when he has opened, I just genuinely haven't had the money for it. I do now, that's for sure. But I think I have another art piece. I have several art pieces from him. I'm trying to see if I got the other ones. Oh, for those who like Dragon Ball Super Superhero with Beast Gohan, that's why I had like red eyes on the Hypersonic model. I have got the Beast Gohan one. I've always like made him do like anime adaptations of my character because I thought they'd be like fun, like little nods. And then for those who want something a bit more original, let me find this Metal Sonic art piece I got. Look at this Metal Sonic art piece of him out at Chemical Plant. This one I love. Look at that Chemical Plant background, bro. It's so good. Metal Sonic goes hard in this photo. This one, but like, I don't have much art of Metal Sonic because he's kind of a harder character to draw, given like the little trinkets and whatnot, but he's fun. But yeah, that's like 3 art pieces I have. I want to say I've got one more from Laser. I don't remember. Those are like the 3 I can think of right now, but like, it's hard to get art pieces from him, but I've had the privilege of getting... Oh, no. Aha! I know when I got one from him not too long ago. The Riders outfit version of my character. I got you guys. Look at this one. Sonic Riders with the graffiti and everything going on. Look at that. That's a good art piece right there. That's me running. That's me in the night stage of Sonic Riders being chased by the pretty much the police in that game. It's a very fun art piece. But yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna catch up on chat a little bit. That mint green aura looks fresh. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. The mint green lends well with the glow effects. Yeah. That looks bad. Yeah, it looks really cool, doesn't it? It looks really cool. Let's see. Like, one idea I got was a character based off of Gunvolt from the Azure Striker series. I've heard good things about those games, Justin. I've heard good things about those. It's a very, like, really cool artistic type style. I've always wanted to give them a whirl. Maybe I'll have to get them someday. Tanisha's super form is just her in a bikini with a silver aura, and it was Sonic on Box's idea. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I actually didn't know if he went for creative freedom ideas or not, but I'm all for it. I feel like at some point he's done that for me, but I don't quite remember. That's awesome, though. I love that you went with the mint green. Not all super forms need to be a variant of gold. Exactly. Like look at Knuckles. He's pretty much just pink. Well, I say that. I'm not trying to make fun of him, but you know how he had like a pink glow to him? Like, I kind of aimed for that in a way. I thought that was a fun. Yeah, reminds you of Knuckles' super form. It looks Gucci. Exactly. If you want, I can share her with you. Yeah, I would love to see that, Razor. Yeah. Please do. Wherever you gotta hit me up at, hit me up with that. I would love to see it. Anybody who works with Sonic Unbox and has had photos from like laser potatoes, they're like, yeah, you're in that domain. I want to talk with you. That sounds cool. Let's see. Was it all about robots that make them good to do art with? Was it all about robots that make them good to do art with? Oh, for the Gunvolt thing? My Chemical Romance, sorry, dumb joke, but not much regret. Okay, but My Chemical Romance, though. Good band. Love My Chemical Romance. I missed my chance to say Mondongo to the Beast Gohan reference. Hold on, I got you. I'll put it back up on the screen just for you. So you can say the line. You gotta say the line. Hey, where am I? Sonic photos, here we go. Well, yeah, here it is. There you go. Now you can say it. You can say the line, Bart. Mondongo. Thank you. I also really like the Hose Mad joke. Hose Mad. We do love Gohan in this household, though. Gohan's great. Fantastic character. I went to go see My Hero... Not My Hero, what am I saying? Dragon Ball Super Superhero. God knows how many times in theaters, dude. I saw that so many times. Saw, like, I think dubbed, sub, dubbed. Watched it, like, 3 times in theaters. Which sounds like a lot already, but I suppose I have seen other movies more. I think I went to go see Sonic 3 5 times. Or I saw it 6 times in theaters. I have a life, I swear. You'll have to trust me on that. I wish everyone had more personalized super form. I agreed. Get something like tailor fit for your character, you know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be just what you've seen before. Get something that, works for you. They're fun games. They're a fun game series, and 1 and 2 play similarly. 3 takes the gameplay in a different direction, but still fun. And then there's the sister series, the Luminous Avenger IX series. Oh, yeah. For the most part, Way Forward is a very fun company, and they tend to push out some pretty cool games. I'm very big on, like, Shantae and all that, so... Way Forward's cool. Usually. They've had a couple bombs, but that's okay. Where in the server should I throw laser potatoes, let's see. So I'm new to my Discord, so keep in mind I'm going to be a little silly when it comes to the direction. But I'm going to say you can go ahead and put it in art advertisement. Art advertisement should be a good group for you. I saw Sonic 3 times, and I thought it was a lot. No, that's fair. So I have a reason as to why I saw it so much, right? So day 1, I saw Sonic 3. I went and traveled to go meet up with Deku, Zinni, Matthew, Casey, Aurora's partner, everyone. And we went to go see Sonic 3. And after we got out of the theater, everyone was like, do you guys want to go see that movie again? We have the 3D box seats where the chairs move around as you watch Sonic 3. We loved the movie so much, we were like, yeah, let's go right back in. We immediately went right back into the theater. We paid for new tickets. We walked in, like, not even after finishing the movie. We walked in another 15, 20 minutes later and went and watched it again with, like, moving seats and everything. The air was blowing. The seats were moving. We were shaking. It felt like every time Shadow punched me, it actually felt like he punched me. It was great. Fantastic second time, right? So we watched it a second time. And then I think when I got back from that trip, I watched it... I want to say I watched it once by myself. I watched it with my family for my brother's birthday. My brother wanted to go see Sonic 3, so I saw it a 4th time. Then I saw it a 5th time with my girlfriend, so that was the 5th time. I may have seen it 5 times, not 6. I think I saw it 5 times. I swear there was a 6 in there, but I don't quite remember. It was definitely 5, at least. But at least, yeah, I'd say at least 5. And then when I watched Sonic 2, I think I saw that in theaters, like, 5 times as well. No, I'm pretty sure I saw Sonic 3 6 times. I'm trying to remember the other time I went to go see it. It's kind of blending in like butter. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Hello, Cereza. It's good to see you again. Which I got to see Sonic 3 in theaters the 2nd time, but I got really sick for 2 weeks and had to recover for a long time and missed my chance to see it in theaters again. Oh, I feel that. I feel that. Totally understand. We've arrived. Yo, Sour Cream's back. We got Omega coming in through the raid. Deku. Yo, Twilight Deku raid. Welcome everyone.
Twilight_Deku just raided with 4 views.
Yo, Deku, you'll have to let us know what you were streaming tonight. Welcome on in, Raiders. We are currently playing some Sonic Colors Ultimate with my Zonic model in, so heck yeah. So you're playing one of my favorite Sonic games and joined. Yo, Matthew Milesy. I was not wanting to butcher that one. But yeah, welcome on in. It's good to see you again, bud. Welcome. Yeah, Deku Raid. Welcome on in, everybody. Everyone in chat land, if you're not following my good friend Deku, we have the same VTuber mama. If you like their character, you know, go give them a lovely follow for me. They have a variety of models as well, but if you guys want to, like, here's an example. I'll throw it up on screen. That's the human model. Well, you know, human fox model. You know what I mean? And then we also got their Sonic OC. I'll throw that up on screen too. But yeah, we have the same VTuber mama. So if you like what I got, please go give Deku a lovely follow for me. Would mean a lot. Go give them some support. Do me a solid. So cute. Yeah. They have Human Wolf and Mobian Fox. Yeah, sorry. I've been streaming for 12 hours. I knew I was going to mess it up. No, it's Human Wolf, Mobian Fox. The human is Wolf. And then they also have another Wolf model that they use, but it's a different character, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've got brain juice, I swear. I'm only fizzling out a little bit, but I'm alive. 12-hour streams will do that to you. But yeah, they've got a variety of models and emotes, and I mean, look at those like rave emotes in chat. They've got the good emotes. They're also part of the Discord that I've opened earlier today, so you're gonna meet really cool people in there as well. Absolute good friend. Very, very, very good friend. We've actually brought up Deku several times on stream today. More so because I was kind of talking about like previous trips we've taken. We were talking about the Sonic 3 movie a little bit. Can I? Oh, frick. Am I going to drown? I'm going to drown. Well, there goes Zonic drowning. I've seen better days, Lois. I've seen better days. So, human and werewolf/monster form for the wolf tuber. There you go. There you go. Yeah, don't ever let me be the one to describe your models. I'll butcher it. I'm terrible. There's not much left. Dang. But yeah, we're currently doing Sonic Colors Ultimate, playing my Zonic model in the game right now. We showed off some announcements earlier. We opened the Discord to the public, which has been going very well. I think, God, let me check my phone real quick. I kind of had a guess as to like how many people we could get in on the Discord server. We have 70 people in our server now, almost getting to close to 100. It's insane how fast the community has grown. It just opened today, like publicly. It's been great. I have so many like you. That's true. I'm gonna die again. Go, me, go. No! Let's go try. Gotta go to sleep. I have church tomorrow and getting sleepy. That sounds good, Leo. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for supporting the stream. Always good to see you. Have a good day tomorrow and enjoy church. Instructions unclear. Turned brain into an omelet. Now I want egg. I do like me some omelet. Omelette du fromage. Say it again, Dexter. But yeah, Deku, we've literally obliterated the donation goals tonight 3 times. Early in the stream, we obliterated it. Oh, there's a bubble. Thank God. I was like, where the frick's the bubble? We obliterated 250. We cranked up to 500. Got to 500. Went past 500. And then we just recently passed. Or actually not passed. We hit 750 on the mark. Because Omega decided to be a mad lad. So... yeah, we've broken our goals 3 times. We tripled the initial goal. That doesn't even include the gift subs when you guys think about it. We had to like what? Omelette du fromage. Say it again, Dexter. Dude, fun fact, actually, I had that as a sound redeem at one point. Maybe I should bring it back. It's really good. That's a shark. Now wait for Zach's happy tears. Hang on, I think I can cry. I think this model cries. Here you go. Happy tears. Omelette du fromage. If I do this, I think I can. Yeah, there's the happy tears. There you go. Please grab a bubble. I do need to head to bed. You have a good night in stream Z. Thank you so much, Deku. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're going for another hour, so we got about 40 minutes left. But I'm a mad lad who decided a 13-hour stream instead of 12. But chat seems to be up for it. I've got the energy. We're gonna last until 4 a.m. chat, and then we'll raid on into somebody. We'll give some of that love to somebody else. It'll be a big, strong Zack and Zonic raid. And we'll even change the message. We'll change it to 4-year VTuber anniversary as our message. How's that sound? We'll do that about roughly 40 minutes. Dexter's secret, Dexter's secret, Dexter's a cookie. Now you listen here, mister. When Dexter's dad was just like not having it, it was like, bro, the bird's cooked. A double omelette. Double omelette du fromage. Oh my god, I just thought of a great commission idea. For the love of God, I need to go to somebody to get GK to say it again, Zonic, and I go, omelette du fromage. That needs to be... I don't know if anyone... Hang on. I don't know if anyone's ever seen the Looney Tunes skit. Let me grab something real quick. Hold on. Looney Tunes, Lola, Bugs, Bike. I think I can find the photo this way. I pray I find the photo this way. Come on, Google. I believe in you. I believe. Looney Tunes show. I'll come back for ya. I should have this on hand. You think I would have this on hand? Give me a second. I want to show off this art piece that I love to pieces. I'm going to find it.
After 500 years.
After 500 years. Candace.
Who's Candace?
Candace Dickfit.
It's such a good redeem. Oh no, to be continued. Da 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 da. I gotta find this, please. I had a good like photo that I can use for this meme.
I'm sorry, my mentor. I have failed you.
Let me look up just memes. I'm sorry, mentor. I have failed you.
Why you got that wig on?
You got that wig on.
You don't look like Michael. You look like Mikael.
Listen. If you're gonna say that to my face, let me at least change. If you're gonna say that to this face. I'm trying to.
You've done. Stop! He's already dead.
I'm trying to find the comparison photo. You'll have to take my word for it because I can't find the Lola part. But all right, let me. Also, I never really got to be Rider Zonic today, so I'm gonna be that for a bit. I'm gonna at least show the bugs part, but like this part right here, the I'll come back for ya. See this meme right here? Lola's on the top of her like room, crying. I can't find the photo for the life of me. I'm trying so hard. Anywho, let me see if I can find that said photo now, like the actual original photo I put in for. There it is. This art piece right here. Honey bun, I'll come back for ya. Look at that. Like this meme right here. This energy right here with GK. I want that, but I want it to be, if I can find it here. Let do fromage. Here we go. I want that kind of energy. Maybe I'll go to Lou with it because I know she'd do a good job. But I want that, but the Dexter omelette du fromage. Say it again, Dexter. Omelette du fromage. I want that as a commission. Would go hard. Would go hard. I am not the cookie. Okay, who placed that there? You show yourself. We'll get a Mongo GK and Zonic in it. I would love that. That'd be so cute. Bro, put that way down low. Listen. You're gonna give people the wrong idea now. Hey, Zonic, I did manage to get all the red rings and colors ultimate and played through the Sonic simulator to get the Chaos Emeralds and got Super Sonic. Yo, let's go. Heck yeah, dude. Takes a little bit of time and effort, but totally worth it to become supersonic. It's a fun little incentive. Well, come on in, Chili the Dogs. It's good to see you. Okay, Mikael Myers is ready to say to your face. You don't look like... Hang on, let me change then. I got you. You don't look like Michael. You look like Mikael Myers. I'm gonna become supersonic. Not that that's necessary
Why you
here,
got
but
that
like...
wig on?
There you go.
You don't look like Michael. You look like Mikael.
You look like Mikael Myers. Thank you. So should... Wait, I could call people cookies? Dad in the corner who is absolutely peed off from the sentiment of being called a cookie. He is not a cookie. He's a brownie. Get it right. Oh, I'm just gone.
What's it?
Alright, back to the writer's outfit. I was thinking of tabby pattern for the Mobian I want. Ooh, tabby pattern would be fun. It's a fun take. That can just go back into the game and get all the S ranks through the game stages. Ah, yes, the S ranks. I believe... I want to say this game isn't the easiest S rank, but it's doable. Obviously, it requires a little bit of trial and error, but it's doable. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to die. You have a Cacleo and a Tabby would be fun. Oh, Cacleo, that's so fun. Oh, Calico. I said Cacleo. I don't know why I said that. You have a Calico. I butchered that. You'll have to forgive me. I'm infamous for butchering that. A Calico cat. That's a fun one. I don't know why I said Cacleo. I'm thinking of something else. Oh, what did he say? So I don't know if you saw, but with that last dono I did, I said two more... Wait, I said I'd do the 2 movies, but you got to pick them. Oh, I get to pick the movies? I get 2 more movies to throw in there? Oh, shoot, I'm dying. No, wait, I'm living. I'm alive. Yeah, I'll let you pick the movies? Okie dokie. I'll pick some good ones then. Yeah, know me, I'm the cinema guy. I got you in the good moves. She's after writers. Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. I haven't really looked at the whole after writers thing very much, but I've seen that concept out in the field. It's super cool. I would love to get in on something like that. Movie time. Yeah, movie time. Yeah, so for those who don't know, we have 2 One Piece films. Suzume, for those who are familiar with that anime film. If you've not watched that before, I got you. Back to the Future, Part 1. Madagascar, one of the redeems we got earlier. Somebody put in for Madagascar, so we'll be doing that as a movie. Now, I haven't seen that movie in forever, so we'll be watching that. And yeah, I'll get to pick 2 more movies, so that'll be fun. We have and Lupin the Third. We'll be watching a Lupin the Third movie. I believe it was the latest film. Madagascar. Dude, these animals are so freaking funny. Does anybody have that as a blurb? If anybody finds that as a blurb, you'd be my hero. Dude, these animals are so freaking funny. Of course, it's the F-bomb, but if you ever find the Family Guy skit for that, please. Please. I love that one. Let's go to Asteroid Coaster. That sounds fun. Movie/dinner time with the nerds. Exactly. A good time to be had by all. Also, I am going to be providing all 70 episodes of Sonic X in the Japanese dub, so do be prepared for that one. Yeah, the Hummer Guy. It's the Hummer Guy. The Hummer Guy. Particularly that blurb. Then again, Pokemon movies. I am a little tempted. You know what, Omega? I could do Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back. Like Pokemon the first movie, and then Pokemon 2000. I would even throw in Pokemon 3 as a bonus. But, oh, I'm dead. Dang it. Or, well, there's also the Celebi movie. It could be the Kickstart to those movies. We could Kickstart those, if that makes any sense. Sonic X, I'm still trying to find the Spanish dub. Ooh, the Spanish dub. Interesting. Honestly, that's not a bad idea, Zonic. It's really not. I mean, like, when you really think about it, that's not 2 movies. That'd be just me kickstarting the Pokemon movies. That'd be fun. Ooh, you know what? Better yet, I can do a spicier one. Those movies aren't very long, right? Back-to-back movies. We'll do Pokemon, the first movie, and then 2000, and then another night do the 3rd movie, and Pokemon Forever, going with the Celebi, and just kind of go from there. We could do like double feature Pokemon nights. That would go hard. That sounds like a good idea. I've seen the Lupin the Third film, which was Lupin the Third, the first, which I own it on DVD and Blu-ray. Yo, let's go. Yeah, Zinni's wanting to get me into Lupin the Third, so that's something I'm going to be looking into. We're going to be hosting that in the Discord server. And again, if for any reason any of you guys haven't joined the Discord, we would love to have you. We're going to be hosting, to my knowledge, a bunch of movie nights in the near future. So that's restart. I've done that so much tonight. Ridiculous. What else are you going to add? Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Cats Don't Dance, Zootopia. Zootopia is a fun one. Who Framed Roger Rabbit is a must. I have had that. I will read to you guys what I've had in my notes. If anybody's given suggestions before in the past, keep in mind, I don't just hear a suggestion and move forward and not care what you guys say. I write this frick down. I have Pikachu's Christmas Vacation, written down specifically for December. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Wreck-It Ralph. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy Big Boogie Adventure, for those who like that. This summer, we're going to be watching the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films, all 3 films. The Donkey Kong Country cartoon will be showcasing, and at some point, possibly Sonic Underground. But I wrote down all those ideas from before, and they're never ideas that are just lost on me, and I just go, yeah, you know, oh, that's neat. Anyways, I write this stuff down. Cars 2 with optional Bush's Baked Beans. Thank you. Cars would be fun. I would also be down for like Toy Story and what's it called? Monsters Inc. I love Monsters Inc. But I also would love to showcase like some of the Toy Story films, at least the first 2. I do like pretty much all the Toy Story movies, but Toy Story 1 and 2 would be fun. No, binge watch all the Pokemon movies? Oh, heck yeah. My job's gonna have to wait. I'm just gonna play like a billion Pokemon movies in one day. I would totally showcase like a bunch of Pokemon episodes at once. I'm gonna pay for what I've done? Oh god, how are you gonna make me pay? How about oh, the Train Your Dragon series. Funnily enough, I've actually never like legitimately sat down to watch How to Train Your Dragon. Crucify me if you will. But I've actually never watched any of those films, so if I did, it'd be a first time for me. I've seen bits and pieces of the first one, and I technically know that they kind of grow up together and stuff, but that's about it. I know pretty much nothing after that. If you're doing the Grimm movies, then how about Horror's Hand? Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm somebody who, like, if a movie night goes well and people enjoy a thing, then I tend to, like, unveil, like, more of that kind of thing. So, like, let's say, for example, Toy Story does well, I'll do a Monsters, Inc. night. If Monsters, Inc. does well, yeah, like Ratatouille, you know, as an example, like, we'll do more Pixar films, like, if they do well, right? So the more a movie night does well, I'll go, yeah, okay, I know that's, like, something people would want. You know, yeah, I'm going to put in for that more. So, like, we're doing Back to the Future Part 1 in the Discord within a week, right? I believe on April 5th. If it goes well, I'll do Part 2 and then Part 3. So we kind of work off that system. It's kind of like when I stream a series on Twitch. If a stream does really well and people are like, yo, I want more, then I provide the sequels or I do more. But if a stream kind of does and maybe it's not what everyone asked, then I kind of just, pass it up and I move on to the next thing. So, like, let's say, for example, I do a Toy Story night and nobody wanted to watch Toy Story, I'd move on to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Let's try something different. Maybe they'll like that instead. So, that's kind of my philosophy. So, but I mean, safe to say, who doesn't like a good Pixar film? Toy Story, I was going to say Monsters, Inc., The Incredibles. I'm going to throw out one of my personal favorite Pixar films. It speaks for itself. Guys, if you are cultured and you know this film and you like this film, please let me know. I love this movie so much. Coco. Disney Pixar's Coco. Holy frick, is that a good movie? If anybody has slept on Coco, please watch Coco. It's fantastic. Very good movie. I'm going to become Super Zonic. Going to head off for the night. See you later, Biggie Cream Puffs. I highly appreciate you being here. Please have yourself a good rest of your night. And again, thank you so much for the dono earlier. Same as you, Razor. You're going to hop off for the night. Thank you so much for being here. Highly appreciate you. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Please do take care. Oh, I'm going to just destroy everything. A Supersonic. Let's go. We're watching the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. Can we watch Army of Darkness at Halloween? That would be fun. That'd be fun. I think Zenny wanted something like that at some point. Somebody wanted Army of Darkness. But I would love to showcase that. Yeah, because Sam Raimi actually, yeah, he did those movies. It's pretty fun. I haven't seen Coco in a hot minute. I also haven't seen it in a hot minute, but man, is that movie good. It made me cry, dude. I cry. That will make me cry. Absolutely. I wish I could join the movie night, but usually they happen when I'm asleep, and I'd rather not mess up my body clock. No, that's fair. That's completely fair. Totally understand. I don't know why, but I'm thinking of Puss in Boots now. Puss in Boots, The Last Wish especially, Holy crap, that's a good movie. Fantastic film. Let's see, I'm going to back out. We're going to go and showcase at least one Planet Wisp level, since I've shown off a little bit of every area. And then we'll aim towards the end of the game. Yeah, we'll do Planet Wisp Act 1. This sounds good. Oh my god, Razor, I just saw the frickin', what's it called? I just saw the art piece you got from Lazy Potatoes just now. It's super good. You know what's funny? You know what's really funny? I have seen your character out in the field a lot. I'm pretty sure I follow you on something, or I've seen you somewhere. But like, yeah, no, you're like one of my favorite characters designs to actually see out in the field, funnily enough. That's insane. I think you just went to bed too. I miss telling you. I'm so sorry. If you ever watch the VOD or listen to the rest of this, or I see you later, I'll tell you later. But yeah, I do recall your OC. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, because funnily enough, I had a friend from a long time ago who had that same, like, kind of like gray, black, and blue kind of design. And it was, again, it's one of my favorite color palettes. That's why I have it still. That's awesome. That's really cool. Can't wait for Shrek 5. Shrek 5 ought to be interesting. Shrek 5 ought to be interesting. Hold on, I need to see Puss in Boots meeting Sonic like in Jimmy Timmy Power Hour frame. That's incredible. So I've got a few names for ideas. Circuit, Joel, Watt, Volt, and Dynamo. Oh, there's a really good amount of names there. Ooh, that's gonna be hard to pick. Circuit. I like Circuit. Watt. Watt is like it rolls off. Volt is good. Dynamo is good. That's a really good question. I'm a little biased towards maybe Watt. Watt would be a good one. Maybe Volt, because it's short and sweet. I think it's a word that just rolls off the tongue very well. Corrupt. Yo, Corrupt, welcome on in. Hello, Human. Hello. Welcome on in. It's good to see you. How's it going? What's up? What's up? Yeah, what's up? What's up? I also really like the character Watt from Paper Mario 64. So maybe a little biased on the Watt domain, but Watt, Volt. I'm gonna say Watt, Volt, and Dynamo. I like Circuit, but I don't know if that complicates things. Not that I'm not dogging on it. I like the name Circuit, but I feel like that'd be a good name for, like, and don't get me wrong, I feel like Circuit would be a good, like, robotic dog character. Does that make any sense? That'd be a good, like, robotic dog sidekick. Kind of like Rush from, like, Mega Man. I was personally thinking Joel, but Watt and Volt sound good. Joel's a good one. Joel's a good one. I might be biased, but Mr. Electric Dad might be too Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled immediately. Oh, fudge. I didn't realize how that was going down. Better luck next time, right? I don't have the... Oh, I guess I can technically do that, as obnoxious as that is. There you go. It works. We're gonna go down here now. There you go. Yeah, chat. We have about... Alright, I'm starting to yawn. There we go. We have about 22 minutes left of stream. So we will be ending here in about roughly 22 minutes, but we're going to do a big ol' fat Zach and Zonic 4-year stream anniversary raid. Oh, am I dead? I'm definitely dead. We're going to be doing a big raid here shortly. I love how green I am compared to Tails. Holy crap. There you go. Irish moving. Boom. Oh, dude, collecting the life takes forever. Blind Squirrel Games did not optimize this game very well, unfortunately. Oh, what the fudge? Didn't grab onto the thing properly. Oh, hey, I'm in the server. I checked the birthday channel in it. Yeah. Yeah, we got the birthday channel. You got that going on. Oh, I'm going to butcher this. God bless America. Apparently, Cindy and I share a birthday. Oh, you guys share a birthday? November as well? Yeah. Let's go. That's awesome. I believe that also is the same birthday as my great-grandmother. It's the 25th, right? My great-grandma, no longer with us, but, you know, she had the 25th. That's her birthday as well. November babies. There we go. Hut. I was fortunate to meet one of my great-grandmas. Sometimes meeting your great-grandma isn't always in the cards. Ah! Thank you for the popcorn. I have been fed well today. With extra butter? Oh, fudge. Never mind. The salt intake got me. We'll get them next time. We're dead. I knew my doctor said to look out for my salt levels, and I didn't listen. Truth be told, I actually don't. That's okay, though. For now. You better hit that spring if you mean it. There we go. Don't die on me now. There you go. Is that really the first act of Planet Wisp? It's such a weird way to end it. Such a very strange way. No freaking way. Yeah, let's go. Pop. Classic of classics. You know, funnily enough, I've actually never watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Going back to that comment, I've never actually watched it. I've seen little bits and pieces, but I've never sat down and watched it. I've watched the first Spy Kids, the second one, even the 3D one with 3D glasses. But when Shark Boy and Lava Girl came out, never got around to it. Funnily enough. Alright, we're gonna do this. Need to play the Quarry one day. I recommend it. It's super good. Highly recommend it. Terminal Velocity Act 1. Alright, we're gonna do Act 1 of this, the boss. And then we'll kind of like wrap up stream and kind of just talk heart to heart for a little bit. Go through some thank yous, and then we'll end off for the night. Did a ring for the Dinkster? The Dinkster? Does someone a ring for the Dinkster? I love that. It's a good set of words. Yeah, The Quarry is great. I highly recommend that game if anybody hasn't played it. If you want to get into a horror game, it's really good. Heart to heart talk. On my good Christian, my Twitch stream, listen. Dinkster's a very fun name. I like that. Huh. There we go. I'm gonna give it a sec. There we go. There you go. Hut. Oh, tripped a little bit. You love Spy Kids? Spy Kids is fun. You're telling me VTubers have emotions? A little bit, I'd argue. They have to pay for them, though. I'm sorry, that's unfair. You know what's funny? I meant that in a you actually have to buy your expressions way, but also that was a little dark when you think about it. Like, dang. I don't mean that as a joke, but if you do take it as a joke, it's kind of like a fun dark humor joke. It's pretty good. I like that. I'm not wrong, though. It's true, it's true. As a VTuber, I can say that. It's very true. I've met all my great-grandparents except for one. He died when my mom was little or before she was born. Meanwhile, the others I met would visit Mexico when I was younger. That's fair. Hey, it's not too shabby, though. It's a lot of them you got to meet, you know? Sorry about the lag spike there. I technically did that myself. Yeah. I got to meet my great-grandma and my regular grandma from my dad's side. My mom's side, I had my grandma up until I was nearly 10. Never got to meet my great-grandma. Or great-grandpa. I don't think I've never been able to meet a great-grandpa. Never have. Impossible. Just never was in the cards. I've heard stories, but that's about it. At best. Now keep it, we need more dark humor, Zonic. Yo, let's go. Obviously, I keep it within, you know, within good taste. I'm never going to say anything too terrible. I say this now. I say this now. There we go. Boom, baby. I met my great-grandma once when I was little. That's fair. Usually, like, great-grandmas, it's never into your, like, adult years, typically. It really just depends on the family, but, like, yeah, typically you'll be, like, a little kid at best, and then, yeah, just kind of depends on how things go. Now, if you have kids very early into your life, like, let's say you're, like, 18, you have a kid, 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 you know, might be a bit more doable. Because at that point, what is that? 72 years old, and you could be a great-grandma? You know, if you're going by the quote-unquote legal age of 18. Obviously, I'm not going to dip into that strange domain for anybody, but, you know, yeah, if you're 18, you can be 72, be a great-grandma. And if that great-grandma lived to at least 90, that great-grandchild could at least be 18 before they, like, passed. So technically, that would be like being an adult and seeing your great-grandma go. But that's a possibility. But again, that would require every generation have kids at 18, which I say, you know, I've not seen a lot of, but I'm sure that's a bit more common than we realize. I'm in that domain that, like, at least on my dad's side, it was have kids early. My parents had kids early. And then I'm 29, and I've been trying to be, like, responsible and, you know, obviously I'm not married or anything yet, so I haven't really dipped into that domain, but I don't think there's any shame in like waiting on that kind of thing. I don't think like 21-year-old me would have been a dad. Like I can't even like fathom that in the economy in the world we live in. I know that sounds terrible, but like think about it, right? Like life is kind of crazy these days. I don't think at 2021 I could do that. It's a different time period. We're now 29, 30. Like if I had to, like if I were a dad now, you know, I'm not, but if I were, I could handle it better. I could probably be up to the job if I had to be. Again, not in the cards, but not in the cards as of now. But, you know, as a 20-year-old, I don't think I would have pulled that off. Boom! Too busy playing Sonic Colors Ultimate for Steam. That's my Sonic OC. I've got frick to do, bro. I feel old now because I realize my nephew is almost half my age. Dude, that's crazy. I feel that. Oh, fudge. You know what's funny? I have a cousin who, I remember they had their kid, I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago. It's one of those weird domains where like, I remember when they were born and they were just so little. And like now they're doing like, I think kindergarten going into like 1st grade. I'm like, yo, that's insane. Isotropic, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cinema. Highly appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. Hut. Hut. But yeah, no, it's insane. It's honestly really crazy. And, I did not mean to die on that last part, but hey, it happens. I suppose I'm doing better now than I did with the not Frontiers, what am I saying? Forces yesterday. I butchered the Forces boss the other day. Woo! Spicy meatball. And then... Alright, that's 2 wisps so far. Let's go ahead and wait for your next little trick. Yeah, this will give us a nice little time frame to, like, say my thank yous and end off for the night, since we're just doing the final boss. That'll be fun. I can't have kids right now, I'm too busy playing Banjo. Exactly! See, you get it! You get it. Whoa! Taking a hit, unfortunately. Whoa, go ahead and jump over that. We don't got no rings. Good morning from the North Star Firebird. Hello, welcome on in. It's good to see you. How you doing today? Hope you're having a lovely time. Ooh, I'm surprised that didn't get me. Holy crud. Alright, I'm gonna ask for myself to not die. And then, then we're gonna boost into you. Boom, baby. There we go. Got some rings. Not gonna die now. Yeah, I had a baby cousin that went from baby to teenager, and I'm like, holy crap, where did the time go? Dude, I feel that. I feel that. I've had older cousins that I remember just being like, you know, I think 16, 17, and then when they end up having their own kids, I'm like, oh god. Insane. I did not want to die there, bro. My gut is doing a Green Hill loop-de-loops. Oh no! Did you eat something wrong or something? That's no bueno. Can't have kids right now. I'm too busy getting my nephew addicted to Dragon Ball and Sonic. Dude, there you go. There you go. You can partake in being the, you know, anybody can partake in that, like, aunt and uncle role instead of just being a dad or mom. Just grow up your either cousin or your brother or sister's kids and just roll with that. Running on 4 hours of sleep? Oh, no. I've been there, man. Many times, and I'm not proud to say that, but I have. I have been streaming for nearly 13 hours. Fun fact, I actually woke up today at 12 p.m., and my stream was at 3, so I've been up... Let's see, streaming for 13. I've been up almost 16 hours. I'm due for my bedtime here in about 20 minutes, give or take. I ain't gonna lie, though, I'm probably gonna eat something, like, right before bed. As smart as that sounds. Because I want to make sure I'm not just going to go to bed with, like, not have eaten, you know? I'd rather eat than not eat. That's just my philosophy. I'm somebody who can, like, I can eat before bed, and it normally doesn't kill me. Normally. It does depend on what you eat. I'm running on one... Wait, you're doing a 1 hour run? Oh, no. Dude, that one I feel the most relevant, like, recently, because the other day I had a day where I don't even think I got an hour of sleep. I couldn't fall asleep, right? And it was, like, the worst night of sleep I'd gotten ever in forever. I can sleep pretty easily, actually. For those who don't know, I can conk out like it's nothing. But there was a day not too long ago I could not fall asleep at all. Was not in the cards. Ooh, we gotta move fast. There you go. Alright, we're on that home stretch, fellas. I'm having trouble coming up with the personality traits. Do you want to base it off yourself, or do you want to, like, change it up a little bit, if I may ask, for your character? Here we go. I wish I could sleep on command. It's funny, because I feel like 90% of people I know don't have that ability, and I feel bad every time I tell them I can, like, conk out easily, because I feel like 90% of people I know are, like, insomniacs or can't sleep, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. It's not a flex, that's just how I am. Although in recent, I've had like 3 nights of sleep where I couldn't sleep, so I resonate with that. I've not dealt with it a ton, but I resonate with that now, especially in recent. But hey, you know, I'm here. I function at some point. Since we're just doing the final boss, this took so many tries. Oh, it took you so many tries. Yeah, I get you. It's not the easiest boss in the world. For some reason, I was having trouble playing Sonic Forces last night. Could not beat that final boss for the life of me. Absolutely just sucked. It's not even the hardest boss in the world. I was just terrible at it. Although I'd argue Forces is like, yeah, I don't know. I gave my opinion on that game the other night. I'm not going to dive back into that, but sure is a game. Lucky you, I always had trouble sleeping. It is, I will absolutely agree with you on the lucky aspect of things, only because, again, I feel like most people can't sleep very well, and maybe I lucked out. Who knows? But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the game off to the side. Alright, Zonic, your ability to sleep on command, hand it over and no one gets hurt. Nani? You're not allowed to have this. I will let you borrow it. Like a Switch game digital card. There you go. Digital game card. You can borrow it when the Switch update happens. It's mine now? Okay, never mind, Sarai's a ticket. You'll have to fight her for it. And I want it to be a bit different. I don't want them to be like exactly me, speaking of OC here. Okay, so you want it to be like similar, but a little different. Like a bit of a spin. Gotcha. Wait, but I have to be local to borrow it. That's true. That's true, yeah. It's very true. Alright, I am going to go through some thank yous real quick on at least the donations. So that way I can cover everything in that department, because that was the main thingy today. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of, I'm going to keep tips. I'm going to get rid of cheers for the time being. Redemptions, purchases, charity, all of that. I'm getting rid of all of this. There we go. All right. In terms of donations, Omega097. We're not ending stream. I'm just kind of going over these. Omega097, Gaming X Shrimp, Chiptune Katsune, Cereza, Asri11602, Bird Girl the Sonic Fan 27, Biggie Cream Puffs, Genesis the Werehog, Stardust Nebula, Witch Hunter, Arstasia, Hype Studios VT, Gamer Freak, Cheesecake Remix, Sandra Chan 1, Blade 2145, almost butchered that. Big Game Lancer 12, let's see here, Astro Ball TV, Otterly VT, Flame Crystal, Zinnifinity, and anybody who obviously did like little extra donations over the period of time. Thank you guys for double dipping or triple dipping. Any of the sort. Highly appreciate you guys. Wow, that was a lot more names than I thought I had and would have had. That's insane. In terms of gifted subs, Sam Gamer 101, Kit the Fox, Zinnifinity. For some reason it said I gifted a sub. I don't quite remember doing that. Oh, that was a different day. That must have been a different thing. But yeah, Zinni, Kit, and Sam, thank you guys for the gifted subs. I'm going to go over some raids real quick. Twilight Deku, Sonic the Virtual Tuber, Shadow Sylvia 99, Razors Toshiba, Sam Gamer 101, Biggie Cream Puffs, Cyan Wisp, Kohaku the Closet, Skitch the Wolf, Tails the Power 71, Kit the Fox. Thank you guys so much for the raids today. Lots of raids. Highly appreciate you. In terms of cheers, Blade 2145 and Omega 097. Thank you guys so much for the cheers today. Highly appreciate it. Anybody who used Tangia and or / Blurp, highly appreciate you guys as well. Gamer Freak and I believe Omega, Kit, Zenny, a lot of you guys out there, Lancer, you all used a lot of that. Highly appreciate you. Flame Crystal as well, if I'm not mistaken. Playing my anime theme. And I'm going to go over follows. Isotropic Phoenix, Toonslayer76, Queen of Rodents, Miles Prower, Sage the Red Panda, Rojo780, The Harmicist 22, Clefairy Says, Umami Koroko. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Follows weren't the main goal today, but be sure to meet a lot of awesome new people. Heck to the yeah. And I believe that is it. Everybody who watched the stream, lurked, used sound alerts, did throw redeems, used channel points, any of the sort, you guys are also the true heroes, keeping the stream a-pushing. I've seen some of you guys nearly here all day, and that has warmed my heart. It absolutely means the world to me. So thank you guys so much for being here the entire time. You're welcome. It was fun hanging here all day. It was so cool. It was so cool to see you hanging here all day, Clefairy. Highly appreciate you. And it's nice to meet you too. It's very nice to meet you. Oh, you guys are checking out your followage? Yeah. I'm gonna go wholesome for a second. Let's see here. Checking up on chat a little bit. But yeah, those are all the thank yous. So I just wanted to get those out of the way. So that way we can kind of just talk here for the last 5 minutes before we pick a raid. But yeah, we are 4 years into VTubing. Multiple models, multiple characters. We've done a rename of my channel at one point. I've met so many awesome friends. I've met so many cool connections. I'm a part of the Twitch Creators Club. We did a VTuber tourney recently. We got VTuber SummerSlam coming up this summer. We got the Switch 2 coming out. New generation of Nintendo. We got the subathon that I will be hosting in September. So if you guys liked tonight's event, give me about 6 months. We'll be doing this again, but the main focus won't be donations. It'll be subs. And everybody can do like gift subs, regular subscriptions, all the sort. And we'll be hitting up some goals and such for that too. The incentives and the milestones that we hit tonight will obviously be, taken care of and done.
See, I want to say I'm so incredibly proud of you. You've come such a long way from when you started to where you are now. And I couldn't be prouder. I know I've only known you for a little over a year now, but meeting you has been one of the greatest thing in my life. You're such an amazing person. And definitely deserve all the love and support. And I thank you for giving me a chance to help you along the way. Happy 4 years, Z, and here to many, many wonderful more years.
That's so sweet. Omega did get very cheesy and mushy there, but you know what? All of that's super valid. All of that's super sweet. I appreciate the heck out of you, man. Thank you so much for being in my corner. Not only moderating, being a friend and all that, but thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being such a good friend. Thank you for the popcorn too. Highly appreciate that. But Omega, you're like one of my greatest friends, and you've been very sweet and supportive, and you've been there during a lot of my thick and thin moments, and especially in recent, and it's not lost on me. Absolutely means the world to me, so thank you. Wish I was here for most of the stream today and donated, but I'll make up for it in June. Yeah, no worries, Frost. No worries at all. Definitely have more opportunities in the future. That is for sure. And you guys better believe for VTuber SummerSlam, not only will we raise more money for the kids out there who, are going through treatments and all that kind of such, and they want some video games to play while they're going through those procedures and they're getting their meds and whatnot. But yeah, we'll do better. We'll do better than my donathon, because this time it'll be for the kids, not just for silly old me. And we'll break last year's record. We were borderline close to 1K last year, $1,000. I believe in us. I think we can break past 1K come VTuber SummerSlam. Keep in mind, that event is, I think, roughly 4 or 5 days. So this was 1 day, and we raised $750. VTuber SummerSlam is going to be like 4. So.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
My heart, it was very sweet. Omega was very sweet. I didn't hang out all day, obviously, but I still had fun here. And I appreciate you, Kit. I appreciate you being here and getting to meet you and whatnot. Thank you so much for being here and partaking in this lovely community. Highly appreciate you. I'm taken aback. This was a fantastic day. This was a fantastic day. And you know what? You know who was here the entire time? You know who was absolutely here the entire time? I can vouch for them. Fantastic person. Fantastic entertainer. Good bean. Funny as all heck. You know who was here the entire time, guys? I want you guys to take a guess. Who was here the entire time? Zach or perhaps Zonic? True, I was here. Yep, you got the answer right. The entire time. Jack Black from the Minecraft movie's been here the whole time, baby. Holding that diamond. Bless his soul. Thank you, Jack Black, for being here the entire stream. He's been there since nearly the start. I forgot about that. He's holding your diamond. He is holding your diamond. I wonder what that picture was. I think it's Jack Black holding a diamond in the Minecraft movie, but I'm not 100% sure what he's doing. Bless up, Jack Black. That's true. Mining away. He yearns for the life in the mines. I didn't even notice Jack Black until hours and hours into the stream when my friend pointed it out. That's hilarious. Also, I freaking love that Klonoa emote. I don't know who has this, but I'm following their Twitch channel. They're my friend now. Yeah, I'm following them immediately. That's a Klonoa PS1 emote, and that's all I need to know. Didn't realize he was there. Jack Black should be in everything. At the rate he's going at, probably will be. Amazing 4 years anniversary. Thank you, I appreciate that. I got a Jack Black jump scare. God dang it. Yeah, it's true. I kind of just zoomed him up on the screen. You just kind of showed up like, yeah, bro, I'm here. Hang on, one more redeem on the house. You guys get a redeem on the house. Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey.
There you go. Chicken jockey on the house. It's been an amazing couple years since I met you, Zonic. It's been great, Justin. It's been very good to have you here. Absolutely. Happy 4-year anniversary. Thank you, Cerez. I appreciate you. You guys are incredible. Look at all those little stream avatars down below. We've had so many awesome supporters today that have been here. You guys are incredible. Alright, we have officially hit 4:01 a.m. It has been 13 plus hours of a stream. Fantastic time. Fantastic time. Whew. I will feel everything after I finish stream today. We are going to raid the lovely Mike Feedback guys. They are currently playing some God of War 2005,
also,
the
Z,
original.
In case you didn't notice it, it seems like the followage from Nightbot isn't working since the auth token.
Oh,
has
the
been
auth
revoked,
token.
So
Yeah.
might need to look into that later.
Yeah, probably need to look into that later. We'll fix that. That sounds good. Yeah, the whole authentic token thing and Twitch's API has been all out of whack, so we've had to like change some things here and there. It's not a bad idea. Do remind me of that later. We'll fix the followage. Absolutely. Can't believe it's been 4 years and I've only been here for 3 months. Honestly, it's crazy that you've been here 3 months. I don't know why, but like, it feels like just the other day you're here like a month, but yeah, it's been 3. It's insane. My spelling is great as usual. It's mostly me typing fast, so it's laggy to me for me right now. No, that's fair. I feel that. I'm by no means the greatest, like, you know, typer in the world either. I'm terrible with phone, by the way. I'm a terrible phone typer. I'm honored to meet you and to get to know you as an amazing person you are. Oh, thank you, Cerez. I appreciate that. You're so very sweet. Thank you, thank you. It's been an honor getting to meet you as well and getting to see your amazing art and getting to see you in the community and all that you offer, honestly. It's been very fun. I would definitely love to hang out someday. I've been wanting that for like the longest time now. Just put in your chat after you raided so I can cause chaos, but I joined chaos. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know us. We're always about that chaos game. But yeah, our goal was 250. We hit 750 today. You guys are insane. Absolutely. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get ready to raid the lovely Mike Feedback. Guys, I don't got a schedule yet. I don't got a schedule ready. So I'm going to try my absolute best to get that ready soon. So, like, hang tight. We're going to do that. We're going to put up a schedule. But as of right now, I don't have anything written in stone. You got to give me a message. Oh, and the raid message. Yes. So, we're going to do Zach and Sonic 4-year VTuber anniversary raid. There you go. That's the message, guys. Copy and paste that. If you want to add emotes, add emotes. There we go. Go ahead and copy and paste that. You want the emotes, you can always go ahead and do this. That'll be the full version. Thanks for the fun stream. I hope you have a good night and congrats on the 4 years. Thank you so much, Clefairy. I appreciate you. You don't need one surprises. True. Have a good night. Congrats on your stream. Thank you guys so much. See you on the flip side. That sounds good, Sturtis Nebula. Thank you so much. See you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys so very much for watching the stream. It's been a pleasure. Guys, year 5, we're going to ham it up. We're going to absolutely kick it next year with year 5. We're going to ham it up. Year 5 is going to be the biggest year we've ever seen. But for the time being, let's tackle that 4th year. See you guys then.
Like he